Well, thanks for joining me on this Wednesday morning. This week, we're talking about the Christian's response to the preaching of the gospel. I hope that you've been with me all week. Today, we're going to look at another scripture found here in Mark chapter 4, and it's scripture, well, actually, it's two scriptures. It's verse 16 and 17. And it says this, "And these are they likewise, which are sown on stony ground, who when they have heard the word, immediately receive it with gladness, and have no root in themselves, and so endure for a time. Afterward, when affliction or persecution ariseth for the word's sake, immediately they are offended." What does that say? What is it saying to us? What does God want us to take with us today as we think about our response to the preaching of the gospel? It's this, that we must apply what we hear preached to our everyday life. It's one thing to hear the preaching of the gospel, because we know the preaching of gospel brings about a revelation of the benefits of salvation. But we must take what we hear, we must take that which is preached and make application to our life. I hope that when you go to church on Sunday or Wednesday or whenever you go, whatever gospel is being preached, and when I talk about the gospel, I'm talking about the truth, the good news of Jesus, whatever preaching you hear that day or that night, make sure that you take it with you and you immediately make application of what you've heard in that preaching to your everyday life. And when you do that, you will see the power and the strength of the preaching of the gospel. God bless you. I'll see you tomorrow.